The top stories. Sacked drainage unit workers vent their frustrations. We visit the Hilton's New Year's parade, and Trinidad records its first murder for the year. Welcome to Nation News for Thursday, January the 2nd, 2014. I'm Bertram Niles.
You want your loved ones around to celebrate, especially those living far. And with Digicel Top-Up, Dad can help you bring life to the party and be part of the celebration. Ask him to send you Digicel Minutes. Receive free instant additional credit. Stay connected here and there. Ask your family abroad to send Digicel Minutes today.
There was real sadness and anger among drainage unit employees who met with their union for the first time since it was announced that some would lose their jobs. Workers of the National Environment Enhancement, or NEET project, turned up at the headquarters of the National Union of Public Workers. We have an update from Natasha Beckles.
About 300 workers from the Drainage Division in the Ministry of the Environment turned up at the National Union of Public Workers headquarters this morning for a meeting to see how the union could help them. Earlier this week, employees from the National Environment Enhancement Unit were told that they were not to return to work at the turn of the year. There was much confusion among the workers who were distressed and upset.
I was at work when my brother know tell me that he got some bad news. We gonna have to pour the notice. Me get a letter on there to care who want help for people because some people got banks to pay, the credit unit to pay, and some people got mortgage right now help for me because me trying to file lock up the longest time for remand. When somebody comes to help he and it'll be hard for me because you got 2 children, it'll be hard.
Well, they never tell us nothing. And we fathers we haven't got no more job, no work. All of my heartbeat ain't fast. I have lupus and I'm just going to do my work.
I don't even know what to think. I just know it's a sad situation, and like I just ask myself when my day gonna come. I just hear that it is the sending home the temporary workers. As I understand it, it's supposed to be last in, first out. But we get a message from the office stating that we are not safe. They only got information for us from 2006. And we were working from 1999, 1998. We got workers from 1998 and 1999.
I get a call from my supervisor telling me you here. I said no, because I leave work early that day. He tell me that they tell me don't come back to work.
Was it on Tuesday?
That was on, he called me on Tuesday. They tell me don't come back to work Thursday today. Tell all of it, he gets sent home. All these supervisors everybody gets sent home. They got people working with that got mortgages to pay, rent to pay, and all kinds. How they promise people that they're not going to send home people, that the promise they met to people, and did the thanks we getting from the announcement. So with the Prime Minister coming out and speaking and saying nothing, what he in the back? I want to know what he in the back.
General Secretary of the NUPW, Dennis Clark, described the situation as disgraceful given the way the workers were treated.
They have not been given the national insurance green form, so we have to sit down now and call on the ministry and the drainage department to get the green paper for them so they will get their national insurance or their unemployment benefit. There are a lot of things that we have to do right now. And if you look at the mood of these workers, they don't want those sort of benefits. They want to work. Some workers even say that they're quite willing to work a week and not be paid, but to ensure that the next week they get paid. In other words, what they're saying, 1 week, you pay me 1 week and I will work for you 2 weeks. They're willing to give up something to ensure that at the end of the week they still have something to carry home to maintain their house, however little be it. And that's the main issue behind what the union has put in public, what we would have put to the government of Barbados.
The next step is to have a meeting with the Ministry of the Environment and the Ministry of the Civil Service. However, no dates have yet been set. Following the developments for Nation News, I am Natasha Beckles.
There were 9 babies born in Barbados on New Year's Day at the Queen Elizabeth and Bayview hospitals, 5 girls and 4 boys. Congratulations to all the parents. After its much heralded fireworks display to welcome the new year, Hilton, Barbados hosted a New Year's Day parade to the delight of visitors. On show for the parade were limbo dancers, Mother Sally and Shaggy Bears, among others.
Basically, this is our annual New Year's Day parade, and we let our guests to interact with our various culture and heritage characters, and it is one of the main reasons why we have a lot of retention guests coming up, because we have a lot of guests that always look forward to our annual parade.
At Courts, every day we bring affordability, convenience, innovation, and style to over 1 million customers in 11 countries. From homes to communities, we are proud to make a difference in the lives of many across the region. Courts, bringing value home.
Across the Caribbean now, Guyana has offered to donate $275,000 to 3 weather-beaten Eastern Caribbean nations in what the government in Georgetown calls a gesture of solidarity. The money is going to St. Lucia, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and Dominica, which are still reeling from torrential downpours that caused deaths and substantial damage on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Trinidad and Tobago recorded its first murder for the year on New Year's Day. At about 2 o'clock in the morning, a 52-year-old pastor was shot dead at his home in the central community of Arima. The police say they were alerted by neighbors of Pastor Casimir Khan after they had heard several explosions coming from his home. Officers believe the pastor was the victim of a robbery attack in which his son was also injured. And finally, the military in South Korea plans to appeal a court ruling revoking a decision to kick a recruit out of the elite army academy for having sex with his girlfriend while on leave. The academy maintains rules against sexual relations as part of a code of conduct that also bans drinking, smoking, and marriage. But a Korean appeals court ruled yesterday that the academy abused its authority to discipline cadets when it expelled the candidate. News reports claim that a third person had observed the recruit and his girlfriend visiting an apartment and told the academy. And that's Nation News for today, January the 2nd. I'm Bertram Niles.